Wait.
What was your last wish?
Oh, L. Isn't he one of the rabbits?
And we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Whole Rabbit live
See
hangout
Ashina
discussion
return.
community night thing that we do on the weekends sometimes when we have time. I think we have time.
Time.
Let's get this show started by watching Malcor get his ass pushed in Sekiro.
I must.
We have faith in you,
Fucking
Malcor. We
A.
believe in you.
Yeah, I believe in you,
Come,
Malcor.
Sekiro.
You got this.
Means a lot.
We got Cal L in the chat so far, I think.
Oh, wow. Don't fuck off.
We got Nikita Von Galaxor. You got some mail coming your way.
Damn, that's a hell of a name.
Yeah, that's Nick's.
Oh, okay. Hi, Nix.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
What else do
What's
I
I'm
up?
glad to hear you're not dead yet.
Yeah, we like that. We like hearing that you're not dead.
Yeah, I remember something. Oh, fuck you.
Oh, fuck. They showed my name.
Stream just looks really choppy on YouTube.
Oh,
Probably.
it's choppy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the choppiest and the
Video
floppiest.
feeds-
I tried
video
looking at it,
feeds are
but
only up to smooth for like 5 minutes at a time.
That's lame.
Yeah.
well, this is is this the final boss?
Yes.
If he was a real guy, you'd think he'd go to hell or heaven.
Well, I think he's been active. That's how badass this motherfucker is.
Oh.
Did he reject it?
What did he think of?
Wasn't enough blackjack and hookers?
No flak jackets?
No blackjack and hookers in
Oh,
heaven, so he was like, I'm out.
I don't know. His grandson did something to bring him back from the dead.
I would be very angry if brought back from the dead. I wouldn't like that much at all.
Yeah, it doesn't sound fun, really. Let's see. Man, I've already used up too many resources.
How you doing, Dingus?
Ew.
Feeling good?
No.
Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah.
So we like to do live Q&A on these things. Oh, did you hesitate? Is that why you were defeated?
Yeah. I've waited a whole, 2 years to try to beat this guy.
Oh, that'll do it to you.
I don't know. Is anybody else ready to stream? Because my shit's choppy as hell.
I'm playing as a fine gentleman named Death Fetish in Fallout New Vegas, and I started with a chainsaw.
I'd watch this. Let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Yes,
'cause-
sir. Yes,
Yeah, it's
sir.
a little choppy here with Bloodborne, but I kind of want to show you guys Bayonetta at some point too. That's one of the craziest. I was very happy with my
no.
purchase. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that game's fun as hell.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, luckily, I
wanted
can
to-
screen capture.
Oh damn, who just jumped in the chat? Let's see. I
All
think.
right, can y'all see what I'm? Y'all see what I'm streaming?
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's what he was streaming.
I'm gonna switch it over. Yeah, you're streaming us streaming. That's disturbing.
Okay, y'all, you can't see New Vegas.
No, we can see you looking at us. It's like a recursive fractal loop. There.
It's always been this way, huh? It's a recursive fractal loop. Always has been.
It's just a spiral of Nicolas Cage faces.
Okay, now what?
There we go. That's what we
Is it
want.
New Vegas?
Yeah.
Okay, let me find my shit.
Here we go.
Control. Ask us a magic question.
What is the magic question? There we go. That's a little better. This stream's a little juicy.
I don't think I killed him yet.
What's up, Acid Block Shifty?
He's back.
Acid Block Shifty. So, we're playing Fallout New Vegas right now. And taking live questions and answers. Discussion about things we talk about on the show. Or things maybe we should talk about on the show. Or things that happened to you in the middle of the night last night that you can't talk about with your family. Otherwise, they'll disown you. Because you got to have somebody to talk about these things with, right?
I'll set you free, Deputy Beagle.
You don't got good speech skills. You failed. You failed the speech.
Shut the fuck up. I'm about to set this man free.
Are you going to do it? I think you're going to do?
No.
Oh, man.
I'm setting him free.
Oh, my God. Look at this.
Him free.
Whoa, the jibs. So much jibs.
It's always better when he sits still for that. I once did that to him while he was just sitting there looking at me with puppy dog eyes and his hands tied behind his back. It made me feel a little bit bad.
You gotta let him run away.
I think my Sekiro pun is a little gonna go over people's head. I said it was too choppy.
Oh, it's too choppy, like with a samurai sword.
You stupid son of a bitch! It's the worst thing I've ever. That was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is violent.
What are you in
Yeah,
Prim?
it's just me walking in circles, so I don't know what you expected.
You're in Prim, right? That's
Yeah,
that
I'm in
one-
Prim. I'm playing as a guy named Death Fetish, so I have to defile every space I'm in.
Why is
Also, Johnson Nash, it was a weird experience when I first played this game, but if I could find him, Johnson Nash looks and sounds exactly like my dead grandfather.
Maybe it is your dead grandfather. He's stuck in Fallout New Vegas.
That's
Yeah.
not a bad way to be.
Don't bring him back. Remember what we said about grandfathers coming back?
Yeah, you know, I don't remember him well enough to really care to anyway.
Oh, cold, but
Yeah.
I can say the same thing for my grandfathers.
Yeah, well, you know. Death, life, old people. Is that him? It's him.
So Acid Block Shifty is saying, "Oh,
Huh.
I was in-
Sorry.
I was in a dream or different realm, and I was in something like the pyramids, but it was a tunnel, and then I had this feeling that like the tunnel actually connected to the inner world. It's trippy, man.
Then what happened?
Did he
We
tell us more?
we do dream interpretation.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a Wanaironaut. You don't know what that is? Wanairo is the Greek word for dream, and I travel. You know, like an astronaut. Wanaironaut is somebody who travels in dreams, and I do a lot of that stuff.
Actually,
you know. What's up?
I was gonna say I have a lot of pretty trippy dreams. I've been having to work with some vampiric magic lately because that's what's been requested of me by EPOS, and it's also just something that helps me function at my job because I have a hard time dealing with very loud people. I kind of have some head damage that makes it difficult for me. So if I can just make them tired or disoriented, that makes my life easier. But in my dream, as I was trying to think about how we would do this, I was put up in a boxing match, and I was given this pair of red boxing gloves against a guy who was much bigger than me. And the boxing glove on the left hand had a small tear in the leather where it cracked and dried out. You could see some of the coarse white cloth beneath. and it was my initial thought that I would beat him by using that tear in the glove. I could kind of corkscrew my punches and cut his face, and they'll have to call the fight if he bleeds too much. And so that's a real strategy that people use. I'm going to start boxing again soon. I'm very excited.
I don't like that strategy, but hey, in the real world, because all I got to say to that, in the real world, when the bleeding starts, the fight don't stop. So
yeah, well,
in the
when
ring,
you're trying to win, I'm not above using many tactics to win. I used to think I am, but I'm not.
What if you fart on people? Are you fart on people?
No, but I thought of something similar in that sphere of existence today. Mari was telling some kind of fart joke or something.
You just pull your pants down and just show them your dick. That will usually disarm a fight.
Yeah, good.
If it's with a police officer, they may shoot you to death. However, in that event,
I thought of some evil shit you could do today, right?
All right. So, what?
All right. So you farted in public, which is always kind of a fucked up feeling if you're a regular person with a sense of shame. So as a result of this, many of us in this situation have found ways to not be detected.
Of course.
Including not reacting, waiting for other people to react to it before you even act like you notice it, if it's even bad enough to acknowledge, right? You can use this against people. If you're the first to catch on, you can wait for one of the last few people to react, or wait for the person who's watching people around them. And then when you see them turning their heads and looking, you call them out and publicly shame them. And they'll go, no, I didn't do it. But then you have a case. You got a case. Oh, I saw you looking. I saw you trying to pick out people's reactions so you follow the wave. I'm going to apply this someday and harm someone's psyche so that they never have another dignified moment in their life.
You just shame them on the bus? Bus shame?
I guess if that's where it would happen.
I mean, I feel like that's a language dogs can understand, you know? If your dog is giving you a rough time, just fart on it. You know?
You might be surprised how many problems that might solve.
I mean,
I don't know anything about it.
But... I said I'm not above any method, but I am above that method. I'll eat a corpse, but I won't pass gas on somebody.
What if you ate a lot of corpses and you're just gassy? So, we're going to start from the top with Acid Block Shifty. I was in a dream or a different realm. And I was in something like the pyramids, but it was a tunnel. And I had this feeling like the tunnel actually connected to the underworld. It was like I could see the rest of the tunnel. Then as soon as I realized that I was there, a horseman arrived and took like a spirit right out of my body. Then a rider of horse was like a ghost rider. It was as if I was holding a spirit that needed to be delivered. What was trippy was I've seen like the inside pyramid videos, so maybe it was like, maybe they built the pyramids sort of the same spec, like I saw the same thing that I saw. Well, that's kind of, maybe you saw pyramids. What up, Fredder RC? How's it going?
Fredder RC, I've heard people talk about you occasionally.
Yeah, he's done some shows with us. He's in the Vancouver area. I'm trying to schedule a time to hang out with him, but like, we were gonna go to this thing tonight, and then, like, I don't know, Hecka and I are kind of tired and like not really feeling it, so we rescheduled for tomorrow. But like, welcome to the stream, Fredder RC. This is what I do now. No, I mean, we're talking about farts and pyramids. Speaking of pyramids, because of your post, I learned the alternative spelling of Wepawet, and then I was able to discover more about Wepawet because I just hadn't seen it in that spelling before. And I thought it was interesting to relate Wepawet to the ears of Osiris, because ears are, you know, and if you're a rabbit podcast, you know, ears are kind of in your vein of things. I love Weppawet. Weppawet's like the one I didn't learn about or hear about until, you know, I started meeting people like you posting that stuff on Instagram.
Ears in your veins? What the fuck are you talking about?
What?
Like,
what are you talking about?
Because
I've got ears in my veins! That sounds gruesome.
Drink some scotch. See, okay, so yesterday we went randonauting all day long for Hecka's birthday, because she likes to do stuff on her birthday that she's never done before. We've never gone randonauting. What's randonauting? Supposedly is some app that makes use of a quantum computer to generate a bunch of random points on a map in a certain area. And any place where there's a high incidence of random dots or a lack of incidents, it'll send you to that location. And so, like, you're supposed to use your intention combined with this thing, and, like, weird stuff happens. So, like, you know, edgy kids will be like, death, I want death. And then they go out and they, like, arrive at the location. Somebody's, like, getting shot, or some, like, homeless guy overdosing, you know? So, like, we kind of went out and did, like, kind of safe stuff. And it didn't really work the first 3 times, but we tried Weppawet the 4th time as the sun was going down. Woo! Our 4th one was a major hit. The exact location it gave us was a big open window with a white wolf on it. White wolf's head. And it was on King's Way. There was a war, like a boatman's memorial for people that were fleeing Vietnam and communism. And there were 16 Canadian flags, so 16 like the Tower or Nimrod, so the hunter, the master hunter. And then there was there was art, there was like street art that was like, I don't know, the city like paints like the fuck do you call it? They paint like utility boxes with stuff. They have them commissioned to be painted so they look pretty. Well, this one had Mercury on it. And then on the other side, I think it was Athena. And then on the other side, it was an owl, and the symbol of the app is an owl. So it was like a psychopomp Mercury, like, and then the owl and Athena, like, all in the same spot. I was like, that's a big hit. The other ones didn't feel like as big of hits, but that one. So I don't know. We did that yesterday, and we're really tired because we walked around for like 1 billion hours. I'm headed to my buddies. Ritual canceled because my OTO buddy is a little. Bee hatch.
Yeah, I have OTO buddies too.
Yeah, man.
They're all bitches.
Bitches, they're also awesome heroes in their own rights.
You sound like you have a good time with your OTO friends.
Yeah, we jam out, just get drunk. You know, I'm not part of the order, so I purposely tell them. And they tell me that they will never tell me any of the super cool secrets until I join, you know, because that's all the fun about it.
You know, I've always wanted to convince somebody to tell me their occult secrets. And then immediately misuse them.
You're really pretty. I think you could pull it off, man.
I think I could.
It's just like you're telling somebody to break their oath, and if you're really their friend, you can't expect them to do that for you. I'm
a friend of your magical secrets.
You're like an evil fox. I think you could pull that off, bro. I think you can. I believe in you. In my case, I don't know if I'm cut out for joining one of these orders, but what I have learned about orders recently, probably too late at this point in the game, but apparently egregores are fairly important when it comes to magic orders. And so a lot of the it seems like a lot of the occurrences that might happen to an initiate is the first interactions with the initiate between them and the group egregore. And I think this is kind of underestimated and under like discussed before people get into this stuff. I get the impression. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but I like egregores. How do we get you in here? What's up?
Fucking shit.
We got somebody from the we got Fred RC from the chat. He's gonna call me on the phone. I'm gonna talk to him real quick. Well, weird. If you want to jump in the Discord, you're more than happy to join us. Otherwise, but. Oh, that would yeah, you can't party too hard that you can't do the ritual. You should party after the ritual. Yeah, man.
It out.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, okay. Really? Okay, you're gonna tell us the OTS secrets when you get us. Okay, well, we'll schedule a community night where you're not so busy.
Oh fuck.
I think we'd be down with that. But like after yesterday, I think myself and Hecka are like really burned out. But we'd really love to hang out with you and have you come by. I'd really love to hang out, man. I'm dying to. To be honest, we just work a lot, and we're not really stopping. We are on Adenac Street. Oh, we're right, like touching the park. Well, that's all I'm gonna say, right now. No.
What you're doing, Dingus, chopping people
Sure,
up.
yeah, I'd love. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm upset that there's not more people to chop.
What's cool is because of the random nodding, I got to walk around Vancouver. It's like really beautiful. It's kind of like, it's really like cozy. It's really like cozy.
Did I just get a glimpse of Luke's colorful underwear?
Are you acid? The block shifty says, I think I saw the blonde guy driving while he was passenger the other day.
Depends on where you live.
Yeah, depends on where you live. Where do you live, dude? What state?
I'm not telling him anything.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's got to be more than a handful of people my age who also look like Kurt Cobain.
Well, that's true. But how many where you are?
I don't know. Fucking 7 or 8. I think 8. I want to meet my own doppelganger someday. I think that would be really funny.
I would expect to meet him in Vegas or something.
I want to meet him there. I want to go to the real life New Vegas. Not the shitty usual Las Vegas.
I think we should definitely have BunnyCon at Vegas.
A whole rabbit goes to Vegas. I'll show everybody that I'm a fucking god at poker. The first time I ever played, I cleaned out all my friends in 20 minutes.
Oh, Vegas is the place to do it, man.
I think about doing it professionally sometimes. I might I certainly don't have the resources to sign up for any kind of poker tournament right now.
He says NH. What is that, New Hampshire?
I'm turning over a new leaf. Yeah, you didn't see me, man.
Yeah, I doubt you saw him.
Fucking shit. So I decided this is going to be the Caesar's Legion playthrough.
I like that playthrough. It's actually kind of cool.
Who's there? Who the fuck? Mari!
Hello.
She's gonna fucking punch you right now.
Oh.
No. I was.
Mari can punch. She can.
No, I can't. You don't know that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay, but like I was just popping in to say hello because I have to go somewhere.
Hi, bitch.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry too.
I have to go to the bank.
It's cool.
And then I have to see the man.
For my man. Got $27 in my
What kind of dog is that, man?
A weird one.
He's a Rottweiler with the cropped ears and the stupid short face.
Yeah, he's a derp dog, for sure.
The one that has a panic attack if anybody looks at the mailbox.
Like me.
Yeah. I've enjoyed staring at people from Mari's driveway to make them leave.
I love this. It's like a defense mechanism that I can employ, and it's not me.
So it's like you got another dog in the house.
Well, he's better because I would walk up to the car and be like, "Can I help you? Can I help you? What are you doing? Or why are you parked here?" But he he stands there and looks at them and they leave.
He's like a scarecrow, but for humans.
Yes.
A scarecrow? That's fucking sick. I love scarecrows. I wish I had 7 of them.
Well, you are one.
Perhaps. I mean, he doesn't scare me, but then again, I'm fucked up, so.
Well, he scares the normies. When people aren't invited, he scares them.
Now y'all are starting to hurt my feelings.
Well, we love you.
Off of the description that Mari just gave, you're a freaking scarecrow.
Yeah, you're awesome.
I'm being held down here.
And I'm also in need of weed.
Yeah. Actually, come to think of it. So,
yeah.
Oh, dang. What's up, Mari?
Hi.
So, Fred RC jumped in the chat, and we just talked. He's coming over to this part of town. We're going to hang out soon and do, like, some Enochian magic. And, like...
Yeah.
He's gonna fucking pop my cherry in terms of, like, hard nerdcore ceremonial magic.
I didn't know you had any cherries left to pop.
I was gonna say.
No, you know, honestly though, one of the only times I've experienced high strangeness was doing Enochian with Andrew, because Andrew is a really good, like, magician, or he, like, has a photographic memory. He follows the instructions. He understands why he's doing what he's doing.
He's one of those people that they have to follow the instruction to the very T, or you fucked it up.
Not really, but he does appreciate the. I definitely will not speak poorly of Andrew on the show because he was very good at what he did.
Yeah, it's a formula. It's just a formula, and you're able to plug in whatever you need to.
So I
have to go. I can't find the lighter.
We're gonna go outside and smoke weed, but we'll bring the camera with us and like. But anyway, I want to finish this. Where was I? Who was I talking shit on? Andrew. Okay, so.
No, you weren't.
Okay, so Andrew. No kidding. So Andrew knows how to do shit. We were doing Enochian magic to the best of like our study, which he was very serious about, and we were doing vision magic. I honestly don't remember the exact ritual, but we were doing it. We took the night off. We got everyone kicked out of the house, and yeah, like, and when we did after our invocations, I felt something like physically like pick me up and push me back against the chair. It like really like it was like hard channeling. I could like really hear like what it was trying to tell me, like in the whatever I was getting downloads, and it's one of the few times I've experienced high strangeness was doing Enochian magic. So I'm just not an expert at Enochian magic myself. Apparently, if you want to learn Enochian magic, there's a lot of rigmarole, there's a lot to learn, I guess. It's really technical.
It is, and it's like not at the same time once you understand it. It's like, oh, it's just all these like underlying things of the universe, or like.
That's what he felt. That's how he felt about it.
Yeah, like when my cherries were popped about it, I was like, holy fuck, like. It isn't it's not complicated. It's just the baseline of the universe and like tapping into that source.
Something is really fucked up with my audio and I can't fucking tolerate it. I'll be back in a second.
And I will be back later. I just wanted to say I love you guys. And I wish I could be on this, but I can't.
Well, not everyone's gonna be able to make every night. Like sometimes, like we're just kind of tired, like right now. But like I'm having fun hanging out and talking with people.
Heck, looking boss as shit. Yeah.
I just had a shower.
No, you don't give a fuck. You're with the cigarette. Like, don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I was like, you over prepared.
I broke my mask last time, and I had to get my fucking hood.
Ooh.
Yeah, I need to fix this mask before I get back on.
Good thing you're busy tonight.
Yeah, I'm busy. I have to go buy drugs.
Buy weed. Important people stuff.
It's not. I didn't want to go. I have to.
Is that your mod manager?
Yes, my mod manager. And this music has the right to children.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you, Mari. We'll see you soon.
All right, love you too.
Sending love and peace.
Thanks for the house.
Love and teeth. Right? It was
Bye,
teeth.
Hecka.
Love and teeth.
Hi.
I'm gonna go join Hecka.
Okay. I'll be right back. Information, I guess. And if you're on YouTube, ask us questions if you're listening.
Yes, please keep us entertained. I was gonna say something funny, but I forgot it because my audio was shit.
Are there people on YouTube right now?
There's probably like 2.
There's some.
Hey, if everybody likes the video, it would become more popular. It would help the algorithm. Don't you want to help us with the algorithm? I don't want a real job. I want a fake job that pays real money.
Fake job that pays real money.
Yeah, because of a fake job that paid fake money would just be slavery.
I could claim like I spend a lot of hours working on the show, and like I should just get a real job, but this is more fun.
Well, at least you can survive somewhat off of it now.
Like I just die. I'm dying really, really I'm dying not as quickly.
Well, that's all of us. I'm trying to be a little quick about it myself.
I don't blame you. I'm trying to get back in the United States so I can. Oh, the window.
Damn.
What happened to you?
I died.
Well, yeah, I know.
I lost my head there for a second. Well, somebody shot me, and I'm all the way back here. I guess I killed them all. I'm trying to kill as many NCR as I can, so I can submit all their tags for money.
Oh, I remember that. Okay, so we're taking questions right now. You know, if you have any questions about things we're talking about, or just strange occult occurrences that have happened to you, share with us your secret wisdoms about the occult, so on and so forth. Experiences you've had. Is the screen black right now? I hope. Damn it.
No, well, not for me.
Yeah, I'm actually not looking at it right now. I guess I should.
Let me go check it.
No, of course it's not black.
Let me check.
Okay.
On you.
It's easy to fuck up the stream.
6 watching now. Fucking shit.
Oh, it looks fine from here. So, I guess
Oh no. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Get the fuck away.
Why is this game so much better than 4? That's what I don't understand.
Well, because the original Fallout team worked on it.
It's so good. This one's so much better. Okay, so it's working. Let's go back now.
Holy shit, I'm a goddamn lawnmower. By the way, just a small reminder, this man's name is Murder Fetish. Oh wait, it's Death Fetish. I got it confused. He's not too specific about how the murder happened. Would you ever kill a man?
Did you check?
Have you ever killed a man?
No,
do you know what it's like?
Nope.
I thought so.
Not really.
Thought so. Me neither.
Not on air.
Not on air. Oh.
What kind of life form I've killed the most? You know, like out of ants and spiders and random shit.
Like you want. Yeah, I kind of wish life had like a real fucking scoreboard, like a real time tally of all the carnage that you caused.
I would imagine like at the pearly gates, right? Like that's what happens. God just has this long list, and he was like, "Yep, this is all the bad shit you've done. I'm gonna read them to you, and you're still gonna get into heaven." Or something like that.
Like magnifying glass, like ants, you know? You have to see it from the ant perspective.
When I was a kid, I would always be worried about how God knew about that time I pissed in the shower.
Yeah, that's fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
You go straight to hell.
Yeah. That's sinful.
All the tubes go to the same place, though. Seattle.
I had to kill the strongest one first. Gonna get him. Gonna get you.
Well, if you want to just don't pee in the bathtub or in the pool.
Well, you don't pee in the pool.
Don't pee in the pool.
Well, especially in the bathtub. That's gross.
Don't do it in the bathtub. Don't do it in the pool. Pool's just a big bathtub.
I feel like peeing in the pool, like you're exposing other people to your pee.
Yeah, that's especially not cool.
I don't think peeing in the bathtub is really that bad. You know, I mean, that's
kind of warm. He is warm.
This one time at a fucking church camp, we went and swam in a lake, and I was in a desperate situation, and the restrooms were far away from the lake, so I felt I had no recourse. I found an isolated corner of the lake, and I let loose, and I swam away. And the water was cold as fuck that entire week. And I'll never forget how a cluster of 3 other boys proceeded to occupy the space that I was just in, and then just tread water there and go, "Oh, it's really warm here." I didn't.
Wow.
I didn't tell them.
What are some cool things you would do magically?
You're definitely going to hell, Dingus.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I'm trying for anyway.
He can't attract to other men. He can't help that other men are attracted to his piss.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. So once you transition to an outdoor body of water, I think it's more of a legal gray zone, really. I mean.
Oh yeah, I mean, I feel like a whole ass lake is fair game. At that point, there would be. Like, there's absolutely a higher percentage of fish shit in that lake than there is dingus piss.
Especially if there's a drought, like, those lakes need piss in it.
Yeah, like if it's in California, just let it rip. Just pee. You're technically contributing to the ecosystem.
That's what they don't want you to know.
Yeah, it's secret stuff. You can only hear. In my family, we used to call it checking the prop. Like, oh, I have to check the prop. Hold on, and then you go in the water and pee. Yeah.
I chose the gay option, but I'm gonna kill him later anyway.
Oh man.
I think like the fact that you can just say something gay to this guy, like it only exists to show you that you can. I haven't taken any of the more significant A fucking confirmed bachelor text ops. Oh, I didn't realize the NCR was so spineless. We'll find out later if you can survive. I love this game because, like Fallout 4 always, like, would give you a sarcastic option that was just, like, your dialogue options were always yes, yes, no, but yes, and yes, but I'm going to be an asshole about it. You know? Well, I like how in this game I can have the full asshole package and just say the worst thing almost every time. It's a real RPG. Hey, can you fix this chainsaw? He can fix my chainsaw.
You can't kill him now. He's useful to you.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna kill him in a minute. He wouldn't even suck my cock.
Yeah,
What a dickhead. Yeah.
No, this game's great.
I like this guy. It's hard for me to kill this guy because his mustache reminds me of Lemmy Kilmister. He was my hero when I was a kid.
Acid Block Shifty says that the nitrogen cycle actually requires pee. So you could start, and he says you could start a fish tank with pee.
You know what else? Like,
yeah,
one of the
you
most
need
popular.
It's ammonium breaks down eventually into nitrates, I think, and the nitrates are what you want. It's food for plants.
So it's been confirmed it's okay to pee in the lake.
Well, fish tank water. Back when I used to have a bunch of fish tanks, I used to just pour it into the plants, my house plants. It was really good for them.
You can also pee in your fish tank.
Don't pee in your fish tank.
It's actually funny. One of the most popular activities for alchemists was to boil their piss until they got, like, what was it, potassium or something out of it? Like, a couple of elements were discovered by old bearded men boiling vials of their own piss.
Probably at different temperatures.
Yeah, at different temperatures, sometimes for days, sometimes for minutes.
Like, hey, what are you up to, Frederick? I'm over here, just cooking.
So you gotta come up with fancy language for it.
That reminds me of the what is it in Holy Mountain where the guy's like doing some alchemy with his poop alchemy.
I like the scene in Holy Mountain where they wash Jesus' asshole.
That's the one. And he turns his poo into gold.
I mean, essentially, it's lead into gold.
Yeah.
Rabbit poop is gold. Rabbit poop, you just throw it directly into your garden. It's a cold compost. You don't need to break it down the same way.
Cody, I got a present for you. Fuck, he's too strong.
All right. Do we have any other questions or stories from the chat we can share?
Somebody's got to say something entertaining. Malachor, talk about being raw.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay, fine.
It's not fun. But there's footage at my job. I have no access to it. If I had access to it, then I would be like, oh yeah, guys, look, check this out.
I was totally about to ask you to show us.
Yeah, I wish I could.
What a fucking massive disappointment. My day is ruined.
Because when you're looking at it again, and you're like, man, this guy's just like handling the gun all whack. Like, if I was strapped, Like I would have just blasted him like right there, dude. Like stop it. You see that frame? Like you think about it after. It's like a football player, or and it's like
It's like losing a fight.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, don't mess with everybody, in the world. I guess if you're gonna do something like that, pick your battles and make sure you can handle the job.
I'm sorry, I just gotta say, definitely fuck with at least some people. They deserve it.
Hold on, you got punched in the head once by a shoplifter?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I tried to stop her from leaving the store, and she punched me in the head, and then pushed me, and I jumped right back up onto my feet. Yeah, she actually got caught. She didn't end up getting caught by the cops. She was way bigger than me, but I stopped her from leaving the store. But she punched me in the head, so fuck her.
You're like, bitch, stop with the punch buns right there. She just punched you.
Yeah, she punched me right on the side of the head, up here.
Damn.
Yeah. I had some crazy experiences with shoplifters. Well, I worked at a sex store for 8 years, and the funniest shoplifter I busted was so we had this room in the back with all the videos, and I just came back off my break, and as I was coming into the store, this dude set off the alarm leaving the store, and then he started running, and I just turned around and ran after him, and I caught up to him, and I grabbed him by the hoodie, and I think I was probably really scary. I don't know what I shouted at him, but he fumbled and opened his bag. He had this shoulder bag.
Was it full of dildos?
No, he's
damn.
What happened?
Yeah. What happened?
It froze. No, it froze.
What was the bag full of?
I got booted. I don't know why. Okay. So
talk was too intense.
It's too intense. He had lined the inside of his shoulder bag with tinfoil, thinking that it would not set off the alarm. And he stole 3 DVDs of milk porn. And I felt so sorry for the guy, because I was like, dude, for one, who steals movies? Because the internet exists. And 2, who steals milk porn? I just kind of felt bad for him. So I just let him go when I got the movies back.
It's just, it's one of those things that's so pathetic. I would honestly, in his position, would honestly rather you had just taken them.
I just felt really bad for him. I was like, okay, I think I might have even said thank you when he gave them back to me, and just let him go.
Hey, look what I can do.
Let's see.
What are you doing?
I'm eating people.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you can do that in Fallout 4.
There's some
I guess it just doesn't do anything though. Does this perk have any benefits whatsoever?
It gives you health.
Yeah. It's supposed to give you health.
Oh, okay, to regain health.
Yeah.
All right. Time to make my mark on the Mojave Desert. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
His upper
Not yet.
Was ripped right out.
What was that from? What was that from?
Dr. Octagon.
Oh, okay, yeah. You've got bees flying around your rectum.
Okay, I'm gonna have one more smoke. One more.
Can you sneak with the chainsaw? I think these questions deserve answers. I'm surprised we even have.
Realistically, no.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm not asking some lame ass hypothetical about reality. I thought it said 666 on the sink.
It's just like
Someone
I gotta
make a silent chainsaw though.
I have to see the ranger so I can get my stuff before I kill him. Where did he go? Hey. Boy, am I happy to see... What the fuck? It's not even done yet.
It's so cold out here.
It's so cold. That's why this is my last smoke, and then I'm going in.
It's like y'all live in Canada or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold. Well, what mods do you have running for this, Dingus?
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Mostly graphical stuff and some shit to overhaul the gore. And
Really?
I think something to make people run when they catch on fire. I really hate it in games when, because I really hate it in games when you light somebody on fire and they don't act like they're on fire. I find that incredibly dissatisfying.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, everybody should. Everybody should agree with me all the time because they're wrong and I'm right. Duh!
I'm stoked for Matrix 4 already. I thought it was coming out out tonight. But it's coming out on the 22nd.
Which makes a lot of sense. 22.
Right?
Is that all of them? One ant? You couldn't just let the caravans pass because of one ant.
We had a lot of fun randonauting on my birthday.
Yeah, that sounded like a cool story. Luke told everybody about it.
Yeah, the Wepawet one was like really cool. That was my favorite.
That was so strong compared to the other ones.
Yeah. But it was also like right after it turned to nighttime.
It was right after it turned to nighttime.
As soon as it turned to nighttime, it was like, boom, really good.
We also
really good hit.
Spirits are often associated with a specific time of day as well.
Yeah, and that was a good time of day to evoke Wepawet.
Yeah, I think so too.
And
like right at sunset.
And it was your idea to do a bigger radius, and that allowed the app or allowed the computation to like have more area to choose from.
Yeah.
So we got a bigger result that way.
It was straight up like pinpointed Wepawet's head.
Yeah, it was
straight up.
That was pretty wild because like the pin can oftentimes land in people's backyard. Like that was our first one landed in somebody's like front yard that was gated. But
that's not great.
No, and
although that one was still pretty cool. It was like a wall of holly.
Yeah, it's a big wall of holly, and we tried the Three of Cups, and it looked like a place where the Three of Cups would be going off.
Yeah, totally.
But it was like, okay, what else can we find? And we tried our magic mottos, and that was what was weird about when we did our magic mottos.
You cannot sneak with a
ended
chainsaw.
Up finding more things along the way. You can?
You cannot.
No.
Oh, see, they thought ahead.
Yeah, Luke suggested to do Heka as an intent, and we found more stuff along the way than we did at the actual pinpoint. And then we did Hack Rabbit, and we again found more points along the way, like more things of interest on a journey there.
We found something after.
What was it again?
It's the Star Wars comic.
Yeah.
We found a really weird Star Wars comic it had a whole Disney logo on it and everything, so it was legit.
It was a Star Wars comic that happened to have, like, for some reason, Bucky O'Hare on the front, or who's the other one, Jack?
It looked like Jazz Jackrabbit. It looked like it was a green rabbit, and he was like had all his white rabbits with him, and he was causing havoc on the Millennium Falcon. And it wasn't clear, like we sifted through the episode real quick? Because it's
You're cutting out.
Yeah, you're cutting out pretty
not
bad.
courteous to read the whole comic in a comic store.
Yeah.
So like, we can see that, but
We should head in.
I'll head in.
Yeah.
That whole story was like choppy and cut out.
Yeah, it sucked because I couldn't hear anything. There was no plot.
Okay.
All right, can you hear me now?
Could hear you.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so we had much better luck. Like when we did Heka, we found like a really weird building, but along the way we found much more interesting things than we did at the location. We found a van that had Persephone written on the side, all huge. And then after we did Hack Rabbit, we didn't find a whole lot along the way, but afterwards we went into a comic book store and we found a Disney, like an official Disney Star Wars comic book where there was like a green rabbit with a laser blaster causing havoc on the Millennium Falcon. And we didn't read through the whole comic book in the store because that's rude, but we couldn't really find the green rabbit in the body of the story. But in the back section where the art was, there was a rendition of this green rabbit with a laser blaster like in front of the Millennium Falcon, and I was just like, that's the most Hack Rabbity shit like I've ever seen. Like, that was kind of interesting, but it was when we did Wepawet at sundown that like we got a huge result. Damn, Dingus, you're just going to town.
Shut up. Sorry.
I can already get a few symbolism interpretations there with the Persephone starting off, because that's like Diana almost.
Yeah.
And you know, that's
Better
the
stop and
hunt,
eat.
that's the bow and all that stuff. You know, it's all building up into the Wepawet thing. And even like Rabbit destroying the Falcon. Could
Oh
be
yeah,
like,
I hadn't considered that.
Horus, right? Or Cyrus. All kinds of maybe connections going on there.
Well, okay, so if Star Wars, I think Star Wars has a lot more to do with the Egyptian afterlife than we had first considered, because I think Darth Vader is Osiris. So I think the sequels are happening within the body of Osiris, and that's how it's presented in the posters, right? And so Darth Vader's like the set Osiris of the series, like, in my opinion. Here, I got a picture. This is so weird.
Makes sense.
Well, I'm not being attacked right off the bat. I wonder if their buddies even know what I've done.
Here, I think I can take control of it.
You cannot take control.
I can take controls. It's just
You cannot take control.
Apparently I can't, because the mouse is hard to use.
They don't know. They don't know. They're ignorant to my crimes. They don't know.
I can't get my camera to focus correctly.
Uh-oh. Yeah, because for a second I thought you were showing me something tits. And I was about to have to be
Your
judgmental.
phone's too bright.
My phone is too bright. She's right. It's like...
I'm so stoked they don't know. I guess I can't
I'll go
sleep on one of these.
backwards. Oh. Well, that looks...
What the hell is that, dude?
A green-headed rabbit?
Yeah.
And then
How is that Star
Yes.
Wars?
how's that even Star
Oh,
Wars?
my.
And then in the back, this is the most fucking Hack Rabbit shit I've ever seen.
It's just Bucky O'Hare.
And it's a hare.
He's even got like a, what is that, like a Mauser?
Yeah, it's a broom-handled Mauser, German broom-handled Mauser.
Oh, what a fucking gnarly, he's all dressed in red.
That's what they use for the basis of Han Solo's blaster. Is a Mauser.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, maybe it's a Bucky O'Hare thing. So that was interesting, but we didn't find those those like the van, we found that along the way, and then the hack rabbit thing we found like pretty soon afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So and like magic works in a way where you can kind of just do that anyway. It's when we got to Wepawet that it got crazy. So I guess I'll show that picture too. I'm moving the mic around. There we go. Yeah, it looks really good. Dingus, your stream here.
No, stop shooting me. I mean, it's God. This one. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God! Look at it, dude. You're just taking on the whole NCR. But yeah, we felt like a white wolf head right at the spot that we were suggested.
For Wepawet.
For Wepawet. There it is.
Okay, let's try an alternative strategy. I'm going to start with... I've got so many ways to cut people up here. Chance's knife. Sleep tight.
I haven't had anyone say anything in chat for a minute.
Yeah, it's kind of a slow live stream.
Yeah. I blame the algorithm gods.
We just need Mari here to scream at. They all noticed I killed their friend. I'm sorry I have to do this. It's the only way.
Do you want me in or no?
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to.
Okay. Just heal up. Just heal up.
Oh.
Here you go.
That actually worked.
Here.
Okay. Ooh. Thank you. We're gonna make it really dangerous to reach for the keyboard. That's the goal here.
Yeah.
Here's another.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get the feng shui of my setup here down.
Your room is so dark.
Mine?
Yeah.
I think it's because my camera's super old. It doesn't have the aperture.
Oh, apparently I'm vilified by the NCR.
Why is that?
I don't know, man. Probably for refusing a vaccination. That's definitely it. You're just discriminating against my people.
As I chop you in half.
Hey, is it still stealing if the owner is dead?
I think
Great
so.
robbing.
You're like
Great
stealing from
robbing,
the
yeah.
state. At that
Well,
point,
like,
yeah.
I feel like, okay, like, I feel like necrophilia is not technical.
What?
That's not allowed in real life.
Look, I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying, like if you really want to split hairs about it. I've harmed them so much that it's still giving me updates on how many limbs I've crippled.
Yeah, that's always a satisfying moment. Like I'm halfway across the state, motherfuckers, and I'm still hearing about your child.
God. Sometimes I disgust myself.
Are there no questions in the chat?
There's no questions in the chat.
Why?
No.
Really?
Because we don't have as many listeners as we did last time.
Yeah, the algorithm, like, you'd think it would reward regularity, but sometimes it doesn't. It likes you to do, like...
I don't know if you can... hold up. I don't know if you can call 2 streams, like, one on Friday and one the next Friday regularity yet.
Like, they know we're doing something again. Like... I don't know. It's just something I've noticed, like...
think it might be
Well,
because
don't talk about it. 'Cause
Yeah.
then they're gonna make it.
Make it worse. Yeah, like and subscribe and share, man. I'm down to. I kind of want to show you guys Bayonetta. When you get.
Totally down.
Yeah, it's pretty okay.
we should probably start trying to prepare for the live streams or even theme them in some way. Like have a specific topic that we're gonna bring up.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna improve this whole side of it, I guess.
Okay.
Time goes on.
Yeah.
That's just natural.
This is the looted pile of corpses, and the rest of this is the unlooted corpse pile. I need their dog tags. I can sell them for money. The killing of profligates should never go unrewarded.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe we like talk about current events or something.
Or what's current? Should we talk about? Nah, I don't think the Travis Scott thing is even current anymore.
Yeah, what is?
Well, I guess so. On that note, we can just talk about how fast information gets passed around and how that creates a whole fucking scenario.
This poor bitch only had 13 bottle caps and an empty whiskey bottle.
She was saving up to buy more whiskey.
That's all there is at the bottom.
I know I'm headed for the bottom, but I'm riding you all the way. Anybody like Soundgarden here? I like Soundgarden.
I do too.
Yeah, they're okay.
I feel like Pretty New slaps different now.
I haven't
What
heard
slaps
Soundgarden for like ages.
Pretty News does kind of hit different now.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't listen to a shitload of Soundgarden, but like every year I find myself listening to at least like Super Unknown.
I like when Weird Al Yankovic does Black Hole Sun.
Oh, I didn't know he did that.
Yeah, it's in his alternative rock polka.
There is like no kind of music I hate more than this world than polka.
I think he knows that.
Yeah, I guess so.
I like the
I
saying.
mean,
I like the saying that a gentleman is someone who can play the accordion but chooses not to. And this is coming from someone that, like, I play the accordion, and I still think that's a funny statement. Some people really hate accordion.
Not as much as I hate ukulele. Can you tell the chat about your banjolele?
My banjolele?
Yeah.
What about it?
What about it?
It disturbs me.
It's a ukulele that is built like a banjo, so it has a banjo style body, and it sounds like a banjo. It's got that kind of banjo-y twang to it, but it's a ukulele, so it's a banjolele. Not much else to say about it. You just play it like a ukulele, and it sounds
Do you want to play
better. No, God
You
no.
want to play it for the live stream?
God,
I doubt. Wow. It's like she doesn't even see me. It's like I never even killed all their friends.
Maybe they're afraid of you, man.
Well, you know what? They're gonna have to grow a pair because I'm getting bold, man. I'm getting very bold. Hello,
You could
bitch.
be more likely to play accordion, but even then.
I guess on the note of people playing
Accordion.
an instrument on a stream, all those like videos that were going around of bands like streaming with each other and playing with each other, that's not real. Like, it's impossible to have multiple people in different places.
Oh yeah, because you have so much lag.
Yeah, it's impossible. There's no way around it. You wouldn't be on time at all.
No, you'd have so much lag.
Yeah, it was just funny seeing that. It was like
Almost
quarantine
forgot.
videos.
That's
Waste
the hardest.
not, want not.
That's why it's
Like the
hard
depths.
to talk on a podcast too. Sometimes.
It is, and that's why I like formats that like Joe Rogan has, or the King of the Sting and any other freaking live footage. Well, just not even live, but just footage podcast of two people in the same room is just superior to, I guess, the way we do stuff, but we still get the job done. So they can fuck off.
I mean, if you wanted me to, like, scare away everyone in chat, I could play the accordion.
I think the only people in... Look, I genuinely think the only people in chat right now are the three of us watching the stream to make sure it's still running.
I think so, at this point. Yeah, we don't need to do this one forever if there's nobody watching. So we'll keep it going for a little longer. I don't know.
I think we still need to make a point of doing it every Friday.
Yeah, at least
some of them are just not going to be like as popular as the others.
If you want to like maybe come up with some topics, or we can both brainstorm about like maybe sections of games to play and or games to play in general.
Whenever you play Silent Hill 3, that'd be a good time to stream it if it's possible.
Yeah, we should really play Silent Hill 3 soon, I think.
Okay, so maybe instead of the GTA episode, we'll do the Silent Hill episode.
Maybe.
Yeah, because
I don't know. I don't know. They're both worthy of a lot of research.
Yeah. We've been talking up Silent Hill first though, so like and then I'll need some time to download and install GTA and like get my thoughts out, because it's been years I've been brewing up thoughts about it. Because also we want to talk about like the stuff that comes up because of it. So like Blackwater, right? We want to talk about Mercenaries, what Scientology. It's got we could even talk about
the maze.
That's
I don't want to spill the beans here, but that's good stuff. That's cool.
That's an important thing. And then we can put footage of us. Like, the cool thing is if we cover games, we can get footage of us playing the game, whatever the game is, and put it in the show, which is cool.
Yeah. When it comes to video games, there's like archetypes up to yin yang all across the format of video games. So that's always like a easy thing to fall back on, and just talk about what archetypal characters that are present in the games and stuff.
Well,
I thought. Did you say archetype? Oh, okay, I thought you said archetypes of the yin yang.
Hmm.
And I was gonna say, well, isn't the point of that? We have a single viewer that isn't one of us guys.
Shut up.
Watching. Start chanting. Start chanting.
One of us. One of us.
One of us. One of us. God. You fucked me up.
But yeah, like just archetypes of characters of GTA is something really cool.
I think there are people down here.
It also ties into Red Dead, because there's that other cult in Red Dead 2.
Oh, the Chelonians.
Chelonians.
The Chelonians, man. They have a turtle shell to represent the protection of Chelonia. Well, here's something for GTA that I don't know anything about. Well, I do know a little bit, but like there's a culture of people that try and break the code in the game to find hidden stuff, and then Rockstar, knowing that people do this, hides stuff in the code. And there's hidden stuff in the game that unless you were looking through there, you wouldn't know what to do. And there's a way to like transform into a jaguar, and like there's like hidden mushrooms that you could only get at a certain time of day to do it.
Oh, in GTA 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, to get the platinum trophy now, you have to there's peyote plants in the desert and stuff, and yeah, you turn into different animals. At the end of it all, when you get the 99%, the final mission reveals itself when you meet Bigfoot.
Yeah, see, like, I don't even know about that, like...
It's weird, yeah.
I've been hunting a serial killer in Red Dead for months, and I haven't found him yet.
Months,
dude. I haven't played the game a lot, but every time... Oh, nice.
Oh.
So there's this really great thing that happens in Red Dead where you roll up on this like mutilated corpse and like all this stuff is hung from a tree and it's like, look at my work, and he's like stuffed a note in like a decapitated head, and like Arthur doesn't say anything, but you just let the player think his thoughts for him, and it's just like spooky, right? And
whoa, I cut off both of its heads with one swing.
Wow, I don't think
as
that's
in
possible.
The same swing, as in the same. No, not unless you're a goddamn Chad like Darth Dingus.
They had shawarma for necks.
The shawarma?
Yeah, there's shawarma for necks.
Shawarma for necks.
Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, the serial killer. And then if you find all his kills, you get 3 pieces of the map. And then you find all 3 pieces, and you should be able to find based on the sketches.
That's the map that you have that has the bridge on it with the trees, and you're trying to find this. Okay,
Yeah.
Me? God damn it!
I'm so hooked on this like side mission. I am like,
what?
It's everything I ever wanted from a side mission.
Yeah, Red Dead side missions get down like that for sure.
Like, no one tells you what to do. You just get a map.
It takes days, weeks to fucking complete.
Yeah, without looking up where these places are. I'm just trying to look at the map. Like, look at the map, try and figure it out by the surroundings of the sketch. And I am like... Well, what's funny is, of course, you go looking for it, and all these things happen along the way. And I still haven't found the bastard. But I feel like I just want to find him now. Let's see.
Never mind me. I'm just busy with my murdering. A suave gambler.
There's 3 parallel universes in the GTA universe. There's the 2D-averse, the 3D-averse, and the HD-averse. So Red Dead and GTA 5 would be in the HD-averse. GTA 3 is in the 3D-averse. And so is
Manhunt and Bully.
Yeah, I think Manhunt's in the 3D-averse.
Yeah, they also reference things that come up in GTA.
Well,
have you ever played Manhunt?
Yeah, it was great.
You probably love that game.
It was so good.
It's fucking brutal. It's like a found footage game.
Yeah.
And apparently, it was like one of the most violent games ever at the time of its release.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Like it creeped me out.
I would love it if they made like a super what is it? The ray traced remaster, fully redone and brutal, true to its original play style remake. That would be awesome for Manhunt 1 and 2.
I don't see why they couldn't or why they won't. I mean, they're kind of on that trail of thought right now. Maybe they will. I kind of want to play. I want to play the original Half-Life all remastered. That sounds fun.
Yeah, what is it called? Xen, Half-Life Xen, with the XEN.
Is it? I thought it was Black Mesa.
Might be that. I think you're right. No, I think it's called Xen, because it's got a extra mission or extra level.
Huh.
Where you go to Xen. I don't think it's like canon or anything. And there's no like story parts, but in the original Half-Life, at the end of the game, there's a level where you're in the alien world. So they just kind of made a fan-made expansion on like an alien world level.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's cool. It's got a lot of puzzles. It's kind of difficult. Makes you use all your skills. Really cool. I like Half-Life. 2 fucking blew my mind when I played that.
I worked all summer for a new computer to play that.
Damn. Yeah, Counter-Strike Source. I don't know if you remember the PC cafes where you'd go and you'd play PC games like with a bunch of people on it was like every hour would cost like a couple bucks or something to use their computers there.
Yeah, I remember when Source came out. That was when my computer was new. It was like playing super high resolution, crazy good graphics with physics Counter-Strike. It was just like mind blowing.
Ragdoll effects, yeah.
It was just overwhelming. Like all the little particles hanging in the air looked really cool. The dust in Dust, you could see the dust.
Us too.
And they were really clever about their physics. Like there were puzzles where you had to like put things in water and it would like float up and then that would lift a thing and like
Yeah, that's awesome because I watched like some YouTube video that was short documentary on like the making or however the creators felt about it. I don't know, whatever you might want to call it, a documentary. And they in the playtesting for Half-Life 2 for the first levels, the test levels, they found that a lot of people just were stuck in the playground that's at the beginning. You know what I'm talking about? You don't even have a gun. All you can do is kind of lift shit and move stuff around.
Yeah.
They were in the playground and messing with the swings and the little merry-go-round and stuff and just playing with all the toys and seeing all the stuff you can interact. They noticed that a lot of players were just doing that, and they were like, okay, we need to utilize these things to the fullest extent.
Really interesting.
Obviously, like players are spending like 5-10 minutes just tripping out because it was a test. It was a test version of Half-Life 2, and we hadn't seen what Half-Life 2 had done yet. So these people were playing the game without any context. It wasn't even like a real level. It was like, hey, play this as a test and have fun. And they were having fun in the little kids' playground. They didn't even play the game really. They were just tripping out on physics.
That's why
So,
people like Boneworks.
Physics.
When the final game was made, puzzles like you're talking about were all over the place.
Oh, he lost an arm. He can't even shoot.
And it's like super insignificant moments. It's like you walk into this room and there's like an open hatch or something, and it's like just out of reach. It's like just use your gravity gun real quick and move that piece of equipment there, and then you're done.
Oh,
it's great.
Did you see that fucking clean chop?
Yeah, that was a good Mordau hack there.
I want to play Mordau pretty bad.
I don't know if it's still alive, but I'm sure some people play it.
Yeah, apparently the game kind of stagnated. Oh.
Yeah, that game's really ambitious, and when it stagnates and there's no players, it sucks.
Yeah.
Look who it is, guys.
Malcolm
Look
Holmes.
who it is. He's the Sunset Star guy. You know, like you keep picking up the star bottle caps in this game, and then he eventually comes along to tell you about him.
The sarsaparilla.
Are
Yeah.
you gonna? You
well,
can't.
I kill him almost every time.
He's coming to get you. Or give you
I'm gonna get you. This is gonna kill him for sure. Yeah, fuck!
That didn't work.
Run!
You're...
Run on your puny little shattered knees. Help! Help! I like to role play a wild person in these games.
I feel like Red Dead really gives you the most options for these kinds of things.
For like being a savage murderer in the desert.
Just like a weirdo, yeah. You
okay, but what about this? Danger.
I don't think.
What am I?
You can do some weird stuff in Red Dead. That's for sure.
Yeah, sometimes
I've never
just, like grapple people and I hold them up like on sides of cliffs and then just blow them up, or have my horse drag them away or some weird shit like that.
Yeah, you can have your horse drag people.
What games like that need to implement is like complete dismemberment, like this game does.
Oh, Mari got
Hi,
stood up.
Mari. I'm just taking a moment to.
Where did Mari have to run to?
Well, she went to go get weed.
It sounds like she's interacting with some cat of some sort.
There's a cat in the window.
Yeah, well, they have a cat there. It's a good cat.
It's a drug dealing cat.
Yeah. If you could train cats to sell weed, you'd be rich.
I'm always telling Heka's dog to get a job. Imagine him wearing librarian glasses and handing out lattes.
He has a job. He's president of the Sad Doge Club.
Aww.
Well, what makes him so sad?
He's just a
Luke.
Shiba, man. Like, life is
Luke makes him sad.
If he doesn't have a servant waiting on him hand and foot constantly, it's the end of the world. He's sad. He's so sad.
Yeah. Aww. Oh, he's a fuck boy.
Like,
Do people still say fuck boy?
Yeah.
How is he adapted to Luke's presence?
He loves Luke.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. He still pretends like I'm starving him, even though he's like a really well-fed dog that gets good food. He looks at me like
I've never eaten before.
He's like, look at me, I'm so hard done by. I'm so hard done by. You only fed me an hour ago.
My cat Stitch does the same fucking thing. He just like sits next to the plate of food that he just fucking ate.
Yeah.
And he just looks at me and he like keeps readjusting his stance. Like, hey, I'm hungry, fucker. Feed my ass.
My cat is so vocal. He's just a really vocal cat.
How many animals do you have, Heka?
Well, I just sold my chickens, so I don't have chickens anymore. But I have 2 rabbits and a cat and a dog. I used to have 2 dogs, but one of them passed away. So
Rest in peace.
I have way less animals than I used to.
I've always liked having a bunch of animals.
You can do this, Mari. I believe in you.
Very therapeutic to have animals around me, especially different kinds.
This is the.
Do you know if they're even there, Mari, right now? I mean, I suppose you would.
This is the part Fallout 4 is missing, right? Is this screen right here where you can pick your what abilities?
Yeah. I fucking hate the leveling system in almost every Bethesda game since Oblivion. I like Oblivion.
Oblivion is cool. I love it that they give you the jumping ability.
I hate it.
It's just that like
you have to you have to pick the abilities you won't use to maximize your abilities.
Which
that's what makes New Vegas awesome.
But that's what makes RPGs awesome is that you don't get to become a god.
No. If you want to maximize your character in Oblivion, the skills that you use the most should not be your primary skills because you want to get +5 each time you level up, right? So you want to level up skills in that category that you don't use.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird thing to have to adapt to because in that game they force you to, like, I don't know. I guess
if you don't maximize that way, you're gimping yourself. And then in order to maximize your character, you have to pick skills that you don't like, which is I don't like counterintuitive stuff like that. Like I like the system in Fallout because it actually makes sense.
Yeah, Fallout New Vegas is perfect.
Yeah, New Vegas is perfect. That's basically the system that they needed to stick with.
I totally agree. Yeah, Oblivion wasn't perfect either. It was just like
shit.
Optimized to certain play style to achieve like the all powerful kind of build.
I'm gonna steal the phone first.
Yeah, some games just need to go back to this kind of format. Very limited in what you can do.
They turn their backs on me. They're fighting with each other.
I don't know, like, what are the most successful games nowadays? Just shooting games.
Yeah, they're. I guess you could call them the AAA games released by large platformers are always fairly successful, if incredibly dull for their inflated budgets.
Oh, like Destiny?
Yeah, shit like Destiny. Shit like
probably
Destiny knows
Battlefield 2042.
Like, the creators of Destiny knew that they had Bungie. I mean, they are Bungie. They knew that they had that title to just put up whatever they wanted, and it'll get like some following. And Destiny's just like a money grab for like online shooters.
It's the only game I think that has outspent Grand Theft Auto 5, but it was because of advertising.
And they haven't even made it as much.
No, they have not. They have not made it back as much.
No.
Yeah. What game?
GTA 5. Destiny. Destiny. I think Destiny's the most expensive game ever created.
Destiny 2 or what?
Come here. Come around the wall.
Like 6 months, they're like, oh, spend another fucking $70 just so you can play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, no, fuck you, Destiny. Fuck you.
Yeah, I had like deluxe edition for Destiny 2, and it was fun. But then it's just like, oh, every fucking 3 months, it's like, buy this, and then buy this, and then buy that, and it's like, fuck, like, hell no. I already gave you $90, shit.
Yeah, now they want another 70 or 80, you know? Now they want another, again.
It's fucking stupid. Like, just
and they're selling you less game every time. That's the most incredible part. It's like, I keep getting less and less for my initial $60 investment.
Yeah, but it's like impossible to play the game, to keep playing the game unless you do give them more money. So fuck them. That's why.
Well, the main reason I mostly play old games these days is just because, but old games were designed around maybe a handful of central mechanics, and then this is like these are titles even released 10 years ago and back. And you played it, and it was a unique experience, and maybe you got bored of it, maybe you finished, but everybody would have, like, at least a handful of different, unique games, but now you get a bunch of samey AAA releases, you know? And each of these AAA releases are designed to absorb as much of your time and money as possible in the exact same droll fucking slog.
That's sad. Like, so one game I didn't buy, but I probably will in the future. It's called Ultra Kill, and the whole idea is it's just like a Doom shooter with like pixel graphics, kind of. But all it does is like it's an exploration of the first-person shooter mechanics, you know. And it's like one of the highest rated games on Steam just because it's just taking that concept and just having fun with it, like kind of like what you're describing how older games were. It's not some.
I don't need much to have that kind of fun.
Well, back then you couldn't sell older games based solely off of the premise, oh, well, all of your friends are going to be playing it. Don't you want to play it too?
I mean, I think just off the premise of it being like pixelated and stuff, you're not expecting the physics to be dope. You're not expecting a lot from that end of like the quality and how real things are for the game. You're just like playing a fucking arcade game, and it's more fun that way when it's not worried about physics and graphics and stuff like that.
Yeah, great graphics don't exactly make a good game, you know.
Yeah, it's an old argument. It's still true. Like, fuck no. Like, fuck HD shit. Like, it doesn't need to be that way.
So I think
Jesus.
So in Ultra Kill, you would get your health back by all the blood you got on yourself when you got that kill right now, Dingus. That's how that works.
Oh, that's fucking amazing. I want to play it.
And then
It's kind of like Bloodborne.
Yeah, you get so covered in blood.
So, but like in Bloodborne, if you get hit once, if you attack the enemy before you get hit again, you can regain that health
Yeah, they have that.
hit you get on them.
Not
So
like
it-
unlike Dark Souls, it has the rally, which I thought was really cool. You have a.
It incentivizes. It
Yeah.
incentivizes. I think I'm saying the word wrong still, but an aggressive play style.
Yeah.
Like, you just because you got hit, like no, get back in there, dodge, attack, get your health back,
And
and
they-
keep going.
They kind of also reinforce that by like basically the shield in the game that you can get is like a wooden shield. It's like a piece of shit.
There's
No.
There's two shields.
You shouldn't.
Yeah,
Is
one.
there two?
Yeah.
Okay,
the
that's
other
cool.
one's
But
in
look,
the-
I found the star of the podcast. It's Mr. Oliver Swanick.
Wait,
Who
what's
won
the other
the lottery?
shield? I only remember the
did.
wooden one.
There's the wooden one, and then in the DLC, there's the lock shield that blocks every single magical attack in the game.
Oh, right. Okay.
But
Yeah.
it's not that good because you don't need to block anything in that game.
That one's a round shield, isn't it?
It's blue. It's got like it
Is
looks
it
like a
kind of-
mirror.
Yeah.
It's in the research hall,
Tasty.
but yeah.
I've never
played too
used
much
a shield
Bloodborne.
in Bloodborne. It's kind of a waste.
Yeah, I play too much Bloodborne, so when I go back to playing other From Software games, I think that I can get my health back by attacking the enemy after I got attacked.
Yeah.
So I keep dying. I keep dying in Sekiro. I'm trying to play it again.
I did that too.
I'm like,
that's funny.
Yeah.
like
Because you get so used to the rallying that they have in Bloodborne.
I'm so aggressive now in every other
Yeah.
game I play. It's like fuck.
Yeah.
Look at his face. He made that face when he died.
I think
Yeah.
I kind of feel like all games right now are just like biding time until Elden Ring comes out.
I feel the same.
I mostly don't even keep up with gaming news anymore, and it's fucked up because video games are straight up my favorite like art medium, but they just don't make them the way I like them right now. So I just do whatever I can to find a game that I haven't. Well, that makes it sound like I've played enough, but
Well,
I don't know. Find a game that I have access to that actually does have a unique experience in it.
I mean, Breath of the Wild's pretty cool. I don't even have a Switch, but the few minutes that I played of that game, I can tell that game's very big. A lot of stuff to do.
It has some of the most brilliantly designed loops in it to where you could play it like all day long and get something out of it, or you could play it for 5 minutes and still get something out of it. It's so intelligently designed that way where there's so much stuff to do and it flows together so well.
But we're talking about Zelda. You know, we're not talking about some new game here. But
Well, it's not like there's a
Yeah,
new
no.
one yet. It's not like there's
no,
they're still selling it
There's
for
n-
full price.
Yeah,
we
they
were,
are.
We were looking at games that get sold and like for what price they are, and like Red Dead's full price. Breath of the Wild is full price.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild was like $80.
Yeah,
Still.
Canadian.
80?
Canadian.
80 oh, okay. Is that more or less?
You know what's
It's the
funny
same.
about
Well, it's the same as 60. Kind. Well,
Okay.
I don't know. It's a
You-
little more, I think.
you know
yeah,
what's funny about Breath of the
Yeah.
Wild?
American
Because I
was
modded
more,
my
worth more.
Yeah, but 80.
because I modded my fucking Wii U.
That's what it was.
They still
It's like
have
70 something American.
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry.
We're trying to figure out how expensive
Yeah.
games are in Canada. Sorry, man.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. You and your colorful ass dollars. I know it's a lot to think
You
about.
know, when I
What's
worked at the
roguelikes?
liquor store where we sold porno bags, the Canadian price was always more expensive than the U.S. price on the porno bags.
Real name is asking if we like roguelikes.
Start chopping. Start chop.
Roguelike, that's like a Binding of
I think
Isaac.
they're okay.
Oh, I've played Binding
Yeah.
of Isaac. I haven't played that. I haven't even heard roguelikes. Heard of it.
Are we playing a roguelike right now? Let me think.
What is
No.
roguelike?
Dude, I just chopped out. I just chopped down
Roguelike?
all of those fucking legionaries.
It's like Gauntlet. Remember that game?
Yeah, I remember Gauntlet.
I think that's a roguelike where it's like kind of like a dungeon, like Diablo.
It's a
but-
procedurally generated dungeon from like a top-down perspective, and you go through this dungeon and get upgrades and power-ups until you fight maybe a boss or just go to whatever point the game designer decided.
So
to
is it
be.
like a randomly generated, like Binding of Isaac?
I
Yeah.
honestly think I can
Okay.
explain this better. A roguelike, I believe, is you die and you have to start the game over again. But most roguelikes have a system where every time you die, there's a way to like level up your character or to improve in some way and to unlock
They ran
things.
right.
And then also
They ran-
usually in roguelikes, there's a random element like you guys were saying. And the whole idea is that you're supposed to beat the game all in one run. Like on one character or on one life.
It's like Enter the Gungeon, he says.
Yeah, like
where
Enter
they-
the Gungeon.
Yeah. It's
Enter the
kinda like a
Gungeon's really
top-down.
fun.
I really liked Binding of Isaac, and I like
Binding of Isaac
Spelunky.
is great.
Spelunky's like that too.
Ooh, I want to play Spelunky
Oh.
with her. I've never played it, but it looks fun.
Spelunky 2 is playable cross-platform.
It's fun.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a really cool, addictive game. It's Spelunky. You're digging for gold and shit.
Splunkin' caves.
It's hard though. It's
Yeah,
very
it is.
difficult. It's,
And it's
like a
brutal.
Dark Souls experience.
It's brutal too. You could like accidentally get your friend like horrifically killed.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
That
fun.
cool.
Yeah.
sounds like a great game.
It's awesome.
Maybe we should do that one time when we're talking about something.
Like, oh, shit.
That's Spelunky.
I just killed my friend in some horrible Indiana Jones style trap in a cave.
Okay, my favorite roguelike, if you haven't played it,
Binding of Isaac's good.
if you haven't played it, most people haven't, it's Streets of Rogue. It is so good.
That sounds fantastic.
It is
it
so
like
good.
beat 'em up?
Like, just believe what they're telling you. Like, go watch the advertisements. It has like kind of bad graphics, but it is legit very entertaining to play. It's co-op, and I think it's a roguelike where you have to get past each level, and each level is a city. I don't remember. You have to eventually kill the mayor, but there's all these different ways to do it where you could be a vampire, you could be a hacker, you could be a commando, you could be like a fairy, you could be a ghost, like they're all like you could, and like depending on what you are is like how you try and beat the game. And so if you're a hacker, you try and make the mainframe blow up and steal the thing. And
We need to find some new charging cords, I think, because we can't really play 2-player now very easily with the controllers on your laptop.
we're playing Stardew Valley right now, actually. Are you enjoying it?
I actually do. I really like it. So
Yeah, that game's addictive. It's really fun. There's,
it's like embarrassing how much I like it.
It's
The-
really
the-
good. I enjoy it. See, what's fun about Stardew Valley? It's more fun every time I play it. Like, I log on and there's just more stuff to enjoy.
I'm like way too stoked to like get more chickens and make mayonnaise from their eggs. It's
Yeah, and then co-op is really crazy because you can make more money and get more stuff done because it's
Yeah.
true split screen where I can be on a menu doing stuff and then she can be out like on another part of town doing stuff, and it's like
I want to get a horse.
yeah.
I want to get a horse, and I'm really bad with like going into other people's places and chopping down their trees. I'm such an asshole like that.
Oh, you don't need to tell us twice. We know.
That's- the creators, their next game, which is like the spiritual successor to that game, it's the same idea, but you're like in a haunted chocolate factory
Oh,
Really?
mansion. Yeah, it's haunted though. So there's all kinds of cool, and everybody who played it was like, "Yeah, this shit is awesome. It's better than Stardew Valley." It's like, oh man, don't make me go and
What is it? You're in a haunted chocolate factory? What's it called?
hold on. Looking it up.
Yeah, I want to
So you
know.
want-
Because that guy did a really
wanna
good
talk-
job on Stardew.
y'all talking about Breath of the Wild earlier, and I just wanted to say, because I modded my Wii U, I stole that game right off of Nintendo's very own eShop. I got it for free. I got it for free 3 years after they dropped it on the Wii U. I can guarantee you nobody has legitimately bought that game for Wii U in at least 3 years. It makes me feel like a goddamn champion.
So the new game that this guy is the one dude created that game.
Right.
Yeah.
Apparently. It's called Haunted Chocolatier.
Haunted Chocolatier.
Oh, I have heard of it. I'm a little curious.
I mean, that sounds awesome off the bat. If it's anything like Charlie and Chocolate Factory and Stardew Valley and fucking Lavender Town from Pokemon vibes.
Lavender
well,
Town. Lavender
about
Town
it.
Chocolate Factory, basically.
Lavender Town was my favorite area in that game. Because it's got some death. I like death.
Yeah, I think it's implied that it's like
Oh, it has the
Cubone's
same
mama.
slimes.
That's the ghost. It's all sad.
Yeah,
At least
well.
in the show. No. Isn't
Wow,
it the
we did
show?
another game. This is cool.
I don't remember.
It like has the same kind of slimes that they have in Stardew Valley.
What, did just this come out, like, pretty recently? Apparently.
Yeah. It's very difficult. I find it very difficult to aim with a controller in these games.
Gnarly.
No, I don't think this is out yet.
What? In development? Crazy.
They ran into their own mine. I've never seen that happen in this game.
That's
That's
cute.
one of the best. Did you see it?
No.
She was hauling ass over here and just touched this traffic cone. You should watch it on the video stream. Hey.
Choo Choo
I don't think
Charles?
they can-
No.
Have you seen Choo Choo Charles? Real name is asking.
It doesn't look like our fucking live stream is updated. Okay, here we go.
No, it has. It's just that he's looking at something else right now.
You clicked off right when it happened. It was beautiful, and I'll never see it again.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
It's hard to, like, keep the... I have to have, like, one window open, kind of, and... It's
okay,
weird.
what is Choo
Are
Choo
you-
Charles?
Choo Choo Charles is this like horror game where it's like this bloody Thomas the Tank Engine that's coming after you. And apparently it's got a lot of positive reviews.
That sounds
People are saying
hilarious.
I'll take your word for it.
All right, that has been added.
Take my word for it when I do some LSD and I shit myself. Then take my word for it.
Hey, real name or anybody else that isn't one of us that's watching, leaving a like will really help us with the algorithm. Be sure to do it. I want a real job.
All
Do
right.
it here.
fine,
Do it on
I'll
our
do
videos. If you're watching them, it means a lot. Like, we're trying to get this thing going. Not gonna beg for too long, but yeah, it helps. Subscribe and fucking join the Discord and hang out.
Look, we're not begging you. We're just incessantly reminding you until your will gives in and you give us money.
I feel like we should probably wrap this one up soon, and I got to get working on editing the next video for the Animal Familiars episode.
All right. Well, I at least want to get to Nipton.
Okay,
It's
get
not
to
far
Nipton.
ahead.
Okay.
I found a lot of
And-
funny pictures to put in the slideshow.
Oh yeah, she did. I'm enjoying working on it. I did want to show you guys Bayonetta, but maybe next time.
Yeah. At least we got something to go on for the next one.
Yeah, I'll stream Bayonetta next time. It is really, really good. I didn't understand. Like, I think I got confused because Bayonetta appears, of course, in Smash Brothers. I think she's in the original release, right? Or for shortly after. She's a free character.
I think she.
No, she was released. I think she's in Smash Ultimate, like as stock, but in Smash 4, she was a DLC character.
Okay.
Yeah. In the latest Smash, she's in it. Natural.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, she's awesome. That game is really great.
I think it's the same people who made Devil May Cry.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah, that's a great game as well.
No. It might have been like it's Hideki Kamiya. That's the producer, but he made it under his own label, Platinum Games.
It's really like irreverent and like cartoony, like cheesy, like almost
super sexy too.
It's super sexy, but and then the occult stuff in it is actually like well informed.
It's also super cheesecore, which I like. I like ridiculous, absurd cheesecore.
Yeah, it's Japanese made.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it is super cheesecore, but then like the gameplay is spot on, and even the occult stuff in there seems pretty accurate, or at least like well researched. And
yeah, things don't need to get too deep in all the video games. It's just like at least they get it right sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. There's some animes and other media, and it's just like, why do you include these like really super deep topics?
You watch it and then you just think, why are you hurting?
Well, it's just like it's some really deep topics, and it's like they didn't get it. They didn't get the real message behind that occult symbol, and they use it in some other way, and it's just like really kind of funny.
Are you talking about Evangelion? Can I pretend you're talking about Evangelion?
Sure, but on the record, if I'm going to say it, they did their research on that one. It's one of the greatest animes that's talking about the Kabbalah and Tree of Life.
I want to show you guys what's it called? It's a VR game called Death Enchained or something like that, and you go through purgatory, desolation, and paradise.
Is this a Weapawet game?
Yeah, and you're a sacred bowman or an archer that's sent to this evil underworld to rid the corruption and fix the afterlife. But it's a roguelike, and it's just shooting arrows. It's really fun. It's difficult.
It is fun. It's weird though if you have shot a bow and arrow before. It's a little bit weird to do it in VR because obviously there's no tension. You just have two controllers, so like it was hard for me to kind of get the hang of the.
Do you have to? How hard is it to like really notch the arrow, or is it just kind of automatic?
It's automatic, and it's just like, but it's weird because you can't feel the tension of an actual bow, right? Because you have a controller in each hand. So when you draw back, it was weird to get used to. I'm still not used to it. Like I don't know how far I'm shooting because I can't feel the tension of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh no, that makes sense.
Which I think like is something that you wouldn't like. It wouldn't bother you if you hadn't shot a bow and arrow before, but if you have, I think it kind of fucks with you a little bit because you're like, what? Wait, what? So
in terms of occultism in games, the reason I brought this one up is the guy who's invaded heaven is Asmodeus, who in our show we learned is the demon that Solomon tricks to build the temple. Likewise, in Stardew Valley, the wizard's name is Rasmodius.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So the last like 2 games I bought have had Asmodeus as this, like, I feel like maybe that demon was used because
He gives you drugs.
let's say you're a builder of the occult, like you're a builder of a game world and you're into the occult. Why would you use Asmodeus in your game? Well, I wonder why. Like, because that's what Solomon did.
It's probably the game creators like, yeah, I'm the god of this game. Like I'm building it.
Yeah.
And how do I represent this idea in the game? You know, as a main character or some sort of character in the game.
Is Mari still alive?
Yeah, I think. Well, we don't know, but probably.
Mars.
I think next time when we do this live stream, I'd like to try and get to it around like an hour earlier, like around 8.
Sure.
Because I very nearly like just fell asleep for the night before we started.
Yeah, we were tired. We did a lot of stuff yesterday, so we weren't really like that alert and awake or ready. So we'll be better next time probably, and you know, not everyone needs to.
Big brothers,
you know,
I'm being shot at.
They don't need to be as long as our first one either, obviously.
No, well, it helps if people watch, and then we'll probably make them longer.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like really great, but you know, we'll figure this out. I think it's good to like keep it in our minds, you know.
I'm gonna lure these NCR soldiers over here to their doom.
If you're on YouTube and you're listening, you know, tune in next time and ask us some questions. If you got some questions, bro, about any of our episodes in the past,
or video
just
games.
Ask us.
Yeah, our video games.
Video
If you
games.
want us to play a certain game, that's, you know, let us know. We might own it, or it might be affordable. Somebody might buy it, or you know, give us suggestions, things to talk about in the live chat. Ask us Q&A. You know.
Yeah.
I'm also
Holiday sale.
I'm down to play Bloodborne with Malcor.
I need to figure out how to stream.
Yeah.
So that if there's no laggy stuff going on.
Well, like, I have nothing left. I lost when my last PS4 kicked the bucket. I lost all of my characters because it was all stored on the console. So I'm pretty much at the beginning again.
If we could.
He's getting a lot of lag when he streams. See how Dingus's Fallout's not is lagging like very little. It's very smooth.
Yeah.
We can't get Malcor's stream to look that smooth right now, and it's hard to see what's going on.
Oh, it'd probably be even laggier then too if we were co-oping.
Possibly, depending on.
I don't know about that. It's just laggy. Period. I think it's my hardware, or maybe some settings, but like I can't even watch.
I think it might be your internet.
I can't even watch you guys' streams on. Yeah, it might be my internet. I don't know though.
I mean, it just seems like the most likely culprit if you can hardly even watch a stream.
Well, like
yeah, or it's hardware, or my computer just can't handle it. It's one
like,
of the two.
I mean, yeah, it would have to be you streaming, not us, because I don't have the ability to stream from my PlayStation and you do. But if
Which is stupid. Sony, you need to fix that.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there is a way you could. I think I could probably just do it that way too. Is they just released an update a few months ago where you can open up a window on your computer of your PlayStation screen.
Because like my internet's pretty fast, but I can't stream off the PlayStation.
Yeah. So what you would do is stream it to the laptop or computer. And then there would be a window there, and then you would open up Discord or whatever. I have to look into it, but I think they released an update where we can do that now.
But didn't you have to buy that little thing to be able to do that?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
I think I bought it for like at the wrong time because they released.
Come around the corner.
Where you can open up a window on your laptop to play your PlayStation.
What? So we could stream? We could stream?
I think so, but there's going to definitely be some lag, but obviously if we are in the game together, there's no lag there. So.
Well, that would be cool, because I have pretty fast internet.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Maybe we come up with a list of topics to discuss early in the show, and then we'll do Q&A. So, like, we'll come up with, like, 2 or 3 things, like, current events that we normally, or something we might want to talk about on an episode, but don't have a whole show or whatever. And then,
I think you would just want some very general topics that will be talked about for a long time.
Yeah. And then we can keep it like 2 hours, like unless we're just not feeling it, maybe we take a week off, kind of thing. Because I don't think the algorithm will like punish us if we take, you know.
No, but like. Still, streaming is by far the most common way that people get their channels out there these days.
All right, that's heard. I'm gonna make sure that I have some games to stream next time that are kind of like fun, like really fun to watch, you know, too. Or like,
Yeah,
okay, like
over-
I have one that I wanted to show. It's called Totally Accurate Battlefield Simulator.
Yeah, heard
Oh,
about
that game's
that.
cool.
Yeah. Like we could face
Yeah.
off like who do you think will win? Like 100 spearmen or Zeus, you know? And then like you put them and they fight each other. It's really funny.
We should get a new cord though, so we
Yeah.
can co-op some things.
Yes.
Without having the controller being all pissy.
Yes.
Yeah, this whole thing's gonna get upgraded. Hopefully,
Hey, there's a
on
victim.
my end.
He
Well-
can't move.
Well, we like on Luke's computer, we can use the PlayStation controllers, but one of the charging cables is kind of like shitty. And unless you can figure out how to get them to connect wirelessly.
I can look into
Yeah.
that. I bet I can. I did that with
I
playing
think there is a way.
I did that with playing Divinity
Might have to
Original Sin and
download.
it worked.
You might have to download a third-party thing, but I think there is a way.
I think it's fairly simple with Windows. The only problem is you might have to disconnect it from your PlayStation.
Yeah, it's easy to reconnect. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes like 5 seconds.
Yeah, like I don't mind.
Okay. Well, it's been 2 hours. It's kind of a quiet stream, and I'm getting a little hungry and tired, so I've probably yawned too many times on stream anyway. I think maybe we should pick this up again next week after some brainstorming and.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just take Fallout New Vegas to Twitch. It's a shame. Now we have 5 people watching.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, now we have 8 likes.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
I'm still down to hang, Dingus. And if
Yeah.
any of these people want to come onto Discord and hang with us,
You could just get a
maybe they
snack.
should.
Okay, I'm down to
Discord
just get a
costs
snack.
money.
I kind of want to show you guys. I still want to show you guys
Bayonetta?
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta.
Yeah, see if I can get that to work.
Okay.
All right, I'll
Cool.
grab a snack.
Yeah,
What kind of snack?
chat, you can come join us on Discord if you have $5 a month. Even I pay because this show doesn't make any money.
Just a little of your time goes a long way. Once you're in, we talk. You can ask us honestly anything, and we will respond. We are real people.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
So Luke's birthday present to me was promising me he'd get me Elden Ring when it came out.
Oh, does it come out today?
No, it's not. It
No,
doesn't come out till
February.
spring, but it's like kind of the only thing that I really want. So,
There's nothing else really on my agenda either.
well, and like I have to kind of get rid of most of what I own to move, right? So,
You know, rid of most of my belongings. I love it. Thank God.
pardon?
You had to get rid of your belongings too. Yeah, you cut out. there a
Yeah,
little.
yeah. I said I had to get rid of most of my belongings, and thank God because I was fucking suffocating.
Yeah, I've had to do it a few times. I'm kind of used to it by now. The stuff that I don't want to get rid of it's more like my books. I don't want to get rid of my books. Yeah.
I'm at the point now where I pretty much just go all digital and then back up the thing that I want to keep several times to different hard drives. I'm tired. I don't want to have to lug an entire video game collection around, which is similar.
I think I just prefer having a physical book in my hands to sitting in front of a screen reading.
It's definitely different.
What's that?
You're my precious queen, right?
Oh, I'm Wyatt.
No, can't work.
Thank you. Thank you.
I figured that would be the idea. Oreos. Yo, ask us weird
Oreo.
questions in chat. Ask us about.
Ask us some questions.
All right, we have a podcast about occult, and well, we don't do conspiracy stuff as much, I guess, but we
And
would.
definitely in the Discord chat, we talk about a lot of that stuff.
We talk about it in the Discord, not really on the show, though.
Yeah, it's a little touchy sometimes. Some of the things we say.
No, this is it's a pro free speech Discord.
Like
You can't even say that anymore.
Yeah. Well, we respect each
that's
other's
just
opinions
because-
enough to like share our thoughts at least sometimes.
Or you can just lurk and shut up.
Yeah, you just can't say interpretation really just means they're mad about getting banned on Facebook for
I lurked for a long time and shut up for a long time.
saying fancy words.
It's a little anarchic vibe sometimes, but I think everyone respects each other's bubble mostly. And
Kinda. I mean, look, there's nothing stopping any of us from disagreeing with you for over 5 hours in an intense discussion, and maybe a little bit passive aggressively.
That's just like what I'm waiting for is a day that like I completely disagree with one of you guys.
There's nobody watching this. There's nobody watching this woman. She's unguarded.
And we're like just yelling at each other doing some crazy shit on film or on recording.
that'd be funny. But
Let's say my favorite episodes in the podcast history, just to say that real quick.
oh my god, yeah, there's one episode, yeah, where it just like a certain stream.
Wait, like some of our favorite episodes.
No, before our time.
Yeah, the old ones. I mean,
Some crazy stuff, but it's good.
I've realized you can't take this too seriously. You just got to give it your best.
All right, now. Well, I guess you can stream Bayonetta whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'm gonna eat a few more Oreos, dude. They're pretty bomb. They're called K2s in honor of Aleister Crowley.
K2s.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what they used to call the fake weed over here.
Really?
Hey, do they have any weird Kit Kat flavors up there, Luke?
Yeah, they do. They have all sorts of weird shit like that up here, bro. Lots of it.
Well,
Lots of weird,
there's-
weird candy, man.
Well, Kit Kat specifically.
Yeah.
There's like over 300 different types of Kit Kat. Did you know that?
Yes.
Shit, dude.
Yeah,
I'm starting
there's-
to learn.
We have like strawberry Kit Kat and green tea Kit Kat and like
Oh, you have the green tea ones. Holy
yeah,
fuck.
yeah. There's like a bunch of different ones, and then also our
I
Smarties are different than your Smarties.
Yeah, they are.
I
Yeah,
fucking hate Smarties. They taste like nothing.
yeah.
They're just sugar. They're
Your Smarties are like our Rockets
Yep.
here, and then
Rockets.
our Smarties are kind of more like M&Ms, but we also have M&Ms.
Yep.
Are your M&M's different?
No, they're the same. The M&Ms are the same, but the Smarties are like M&Ms if they were like flat discs.
So, there's... Sorry, I'm just like on a Kit Kat thing because in a certain part of Tokyo, there's a store that sells all the different types of Kit Kat bars.
hey, I think
you-
Boone's giving me some attitude here.
Do you
Turn
want
off
a
those
green
cats.
tea Kit Kat bar?
I have had them before, but
Well-
I did have to special order them.
I can send you a green tea Kit Kat bar.
Malcor, you work in like a store though in LA, so you have access to like good stock, and you probably have some
Well-
interesting stuff at your store that would be harder to find it.
We cannot get every flavor of Kit Kat.
Okay, so when I came to Canada, I was like, damn, there's a lot of Reese's here. I love Reese's, but there's like a lot of different types. Like things I don't see are like Snickers, Butterfinger, Three Musketeers, like stuff I'm used to seeing in
What's he
America.
doing to my corpse?
We have those.
They're here, but they're not like, they're in totally different ratios. Like I haven't seen a whatchamacallit in years.
Yeah.
Like there's like turtles are really popular, and O. Henry bars are popular.
Mr. Big. That's another one.
They're just stuff that
Yeah.
I'm really not familiar with, but if I got it in like my Halloween candy bag, I'd be stoked as a kid.
I've been getting him to try Canadian potato chip flavors.
Oh,
It all
the
tastes like maple.
Well, there's
Yeah.
some that you can get that are maple, but there's like ketchup chips is one.
Yeah, they're popular here.
All dressed is another one.
I don't think we
Ketchup
have all
chips.
dressed in America.
And hickory sticks. You guys don't have hickory sticks down there?
Oh, sorry, I got mad at the game.
Well, something we have at my store that I don't see everywhere are like Mexican imported chips, and they're like $2 more.
Oh, what are those
And,
called? That starts with a T, doesn't it? Like the one
Well,
brand?
no, they're Doritos, they're Fritos, and
Oh, really?
you know, like twisty little churro chips.
Oh.
They're Frito-Lay brand, but made in Mexico's. You know, I gotta pay this guy cash when he comes to my store. And customers like they're just like, oh, I want Doritos, and they just pull one of these, and I'm like, they're like, why is it $3.50? I'm like, well, it's imported from Mexico. That's why it's all in Spanish.
Look at that! Look at his disembodied hand. It might open up again. Oh!
What is going on?
Here.
Y'all ever had Tim Tams?
I like
Australia?
Tim. Yeah, I like Tim Tams.
I've never heard of that.
Those are those, if I'm not mistaken, those are the little kind of biscuit cookie things that you can like dip in your coffee.
Oh.
I think. If they're the ones that I'm thinking, I really liked them when I've eaten them.
No, I think you're talking about those Italian things, no?
She made me poutine and it was really good.
Haha, poutine!
They're like chocolate wafers.
Yeah, they're like wafers, right? With chocolate on.
Yeah. I'm looking it up now.
Yeah. I don't even really like chocolate, but I liked Tim Tams dipped in coffee.
Yes.
Ew.
I've had it
You don't
before.
like chocolate?
No, I'm one of those weird chicks that like doesn't like chocolate.
She likes coffee though, and cigarettes.
I like coffee and cigarettes.
Explain that. I don't know.
You're a bitch.
Whoa.
Hey,
Whoa.
man. Come on, dude.
I thought that would ruffle Luke's feathers more than that, cause
Yeah, dude, come on, man.
I'm so offended. Oh no.
Fucking.
that's okay. You can call me whatever terrible name you met. Hey, it's Ine is living. We're glad to see you're still living.
Oh, Dingus, I think you're lovely. How do you like that?
Oh, thank you. I think you're pretty cool.
Oh, I think you're burning. Oh. Just fucking with you.
Salted caramel.
Caramel.
Yeah, they're good. I've had
Choco biscuit.
those before, but I cannot find them in LA at any time I want.
They have them in the. They sometimes have them in the grocery stores here, the Tim Tams.
I'm waiting for her to show me the triple salted.
Dutch licorice.
Yeah.
I've had some of that. It's not your traditional idea of a dessert food.
No, I was raised on Dutch food, so like, and my mom used to give us Dutch licorice when we were sick, and as candy. So I don't think it's gross, but most people that I've given it to, they spit it out right away.
No, I actually really like it myself.
You like weird stuff, though.
Yeah, I'm kind of a weird.
Yeah, Tim Tams are awesome.
That's why all my friends are 30. Ine, well, nothing. I'm just loading up a bowl and continuing my my murderous rampage throughout the Mojave Desert. I'm playing as a fine gentleman named Death Fetish. He has a chainsaw and a stick of dynamite.
Salted?
Smash burger.
Wait.
Smash burger.
No
I'm sorry.
mistake.
I got it in now.
Smash
Where
burger
is
sounds fucking great.
where is Smash
That's a great
Burger?
name. That's a great fucking name.
So he's asking about the salted caramel milkshake at Smash Burger. That sounds really good.
Wait, where is?
Man, I want to go to Australia so bad.
Is that in Australia? We don't have Smash Burgers here, I don't think.
I don't know.
We have
I
Fat
think-
Burger.
Yeah, we have Fat Burger here.
Fat burger?
Yeah, Fat Burger.
In California, we have
That's
the
goddamn
Habit.
appetizer.
The
Yeah,
Habit's
the
really good.
Habit, In and Out. Yeah.
Sweet potato fries.
The kind of
In-N-Out's not even good.
I think
It's super bland.
the kind of chocolate that I actually do like is the cheap, shitty chocolate that you get in like really low quality chocolate milk or like really low quality chocolate ice cream. Like it's barely even chocolate. It's so milky, it's barely chocolate. That's the kind of chocolate that I will eat.
It's got that malt flavor.
Yeah, a little bit of malt.
Yeah,
Mostly milk.
It's like primarily made of palm oil.
You got Ritter Sport. You ever had one of those? German.
Ritter. What is it?
Ritter Sport. Ritter. Ritter Sport. There's one of them that has like cornflakes embedded in the chocolate.
Putting up her fucking dukes, man. Look at this.
So fucking.
I threw a stick of dynamite in her bed.
He's starting up Bayonetta.
Oh yeah.
Well, let me finish my business.
Okay.
I've almost got her. I got her on the goddamn ropes.
Is that a
Smash
little old
her
lady?
Sure as it is. Yeah, but she has a terrible secret. If you ever do even if you do a less murderous playthrough, she's a piece of shit. Here, look, we'll go to her safe, and that's where we'll close out our adventures in New Vegas.
Okay.
Just so you can find out. The only reason I killed her this time is because I couldn't finish the quest that would give me a reward for it.
I'll be back. 1 sec.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for some reason, cheap, shitty chocolate is the best. It is.
I like fancy
All
chocolate
right,
too.
in her safe, she has a bill of sale. Let's see what's on this bill of sale.
She's got some money in there.
When we
Yeah,
go
well, I
to the
took her
grocery store, Luke gets like the best fucking quality, like dark chocolate. He likes the dark chocolate. I can't. I just fucking. I can't. I don't.
I think dark chocolate is delicious.
Bleh.
Oh damn.
We, the representatives of the console officiacorium, yeah, whatever, have this day bargained and purchased from Jeannie Mae Crawford, the township of Novak, the exclusive rights to ownership and sale of the slave Carla Boone for the sum of 1,000 bottle caps, and those of her unborn child for the sum of 500 bottle caps, the receipt whereof is hereby acknowledged. We warrant the slave and her young to be sound, healthy, and slaves for life. We covenant with the said Jeannie Mae Crawford that we have full power to bargain and sell said slave and her offspring. Payment of an additional 500 bottle caps will be due pending successful maturation of the fetus, the claim to which shall be guaranteed by possession of this document.
Wow.
And so the bald guy killed earlier. If he didn't hate me for killing so many NCR people, usually he can give you a quest where you lead her out in front of the dinosaur mouth he's hiding in, and he blows her fucking head off as long as you have proof that she's the one who sold his wife into slavery.
Damn. That's
It's
funny.
one of my favorite missions. And you can complete it in like 5 minutes flat.
Oh. So, who's had Rocky Mountain oysters?
I really want to try them.
What are Rocky Mountain oysters?
They're bull testicles.
Yeah, they're I think we call them. What do we call them here?
You can play Bayonetta or whatever.
We call them prairie oysters.
Ooh, prairie oysters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That
take a
sounds
whiff
very
now.
Canadian. Oh, you want to come get some of these prairie oysters?
I have personally never had them or seen them, but I would try them.
I wonder if I can just walk into any of these rooms now that I have the key.
I kind of imagine they would be chewy. That's what I think.
Are
I think
they
they'd be chewy.
tender? Oh. Yeah, I guess you said you didn't have them.
I haven't had them.
You know, I was shocked to learn that you once worked in a sex shop.
Yeah, I did for 8 years.
Yeah. How did that come about for you? Was it just like the job that
That sounds
The job that
fun.
came up?
That sounds kind of fun, to be honest. Like,
So-
at its good times, it sounds good.
It didn't start out off as a sex shop. It turned into a sex shop like only a couple of months after I started working there. The store was
Oh, hell yeah.
The store was called Bent Over Leather, and it was a leather store. And it was mostly biker leathers, and I was doing like chap alterations and like small leather alterations and stuff like that, and
Sense.
sales. And then it turned into biker leathers and sex toys. And then it kind of progressed from
Nice.
there into like, then they brought in like wigs and lingerie and like clothing and stripper footwear and stuff like that. So yeah, I kept working there for like 8 years.
That sounds fun.
Well, it
You
was
get out of the bed.
really weird for me because I'm a very visual person, and people would like tell me a lot of information about their sex lives, and I get like full visuals when in my head when people talk to me. So it was really awkward for a long time because I was like imagining all these strangers doing sexual things, and I'm like, I'm demisexual, so I'm kind of like not, I don't think of people that way usually. It also was really weird for me to get used to that.
That people have penises?
Yeah, like having the sudden realization that everybody has genitalia, and
Yeah, it was a funny prank or like little joke we would do with me and some of the friends I had in high school. You know, there'd be the hot girl walking by, and then we'd just be like, just imagine her taking a dump. Just fucking say some stupid shit like that, and it was just always a good one, you know?
oh,
Everybody's got shit, you know? Everybody's got needs in the sexual realm as well, and I think something I really, I don't enjoy, but just spent a lot of time thinking about was just, like, how are you behind closed doors, you know?
I've talked to some people who like insist and swear to God up and down that they are the exact same person in total privacy as they are when they yeah, and they were actually offended by this notion, or at least they were so put off by the idea that you would be that they looked at me with a strange expression. She also has nicknamed herself Saint Heidi.
Saint what?
Well, her name was Heidi, and she nicknamed herself Saint.
Oh. That's a little funky.
It's a little disconcerting.
Definitely. But yeah, Death, the band from Florida, the death metal band, they have a song called Secret Face, and lyrics straight up are talking about that kind of, you know, everybody's got something behind closed curtains, you know, and I guess I'm very comfortable with both sides of that life. Yeah, it's just not lying, you know, living a truthful life, I guess. Not saying I'm a saint or anything, but at least I strive to be truthful.
do you want me to-
When I'm
Oh,
behind
YouTube.
closed doors, I only think of how I can become more powerful.
Hey, can you guys see Bayonetta in the stream?
Yes,
I can see a still of it, but it's not
Can you
moving.
see it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, sweet.
Yeah, everything's moving. We're grooving.
Alright, cool.
Ine, I don't know if you have done it yet, but if you would, giving us a like would help these videos become far more popular.
I don't
Please
see it.
spare me
There it
from
is.
Yeah.
displeasure of manual labor.
Hey, maybe that's what some of the community posts can be about on which game we should play.
Yeah.
Community posts are a big deal too.
Yeah,
Because
because
basically the algorithm these days looks for audience interaction.
Okay.
it looks at all the different tools that YouTube has, like different axes in the equation. You know?
Yeah, please chat with us.
I'm actually, I noticed recently that my dislike counter is now gone, and I'm just extremely displeased by that. I hate this platform so much. I wish YouTube had genuine competition.
Not right this exact second, no.
It's kind of choppy though.
Is it
On
choppy?
YouTube.
Is it choppy on YouTube?
Yeah.
It's not kind of choppy. It's like
It's still frames.
still. Yeah, I'm watching.
Past, are we?
Oh shit.
I think it's eating up too much processing
You've quite the
power.
familiar face, and using the same powers.
Yeah, I can't like
But
route
you
it all
have to
through
forgive
at the
me.
same time, maybe.
Do we know each
Yeah.
other?
Damn.
Let me see if I can.
No, I mean, what are you playing this on PC?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fairly
Same
old game.
powers?
He's got a
Don't
lot
make
of
me
stuff
laugh.
open though to make the live stream
Your
work,
little
so maybe
dip
that's
in that lake
Yeah.
has left you a bit
part
But
of it.
streaming in and of itself is kind of like screen capture is kind of
I've been high and
demanding
dry for 20 years
process.
now.
I don't know shit about this.
OBS says it's using less than 1% of my CPU, so I don't know about that. But it's just
The only
some.
rust on me is from the lack of any real
Yeah.
challenge.
Because the audio's coming
Perhaps
in
you're up
clear.
for the task.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You've
strange.
already disappointed
Oh
me.
well, we might need to fuck around with it then for it to work.
I think it's an
So-
OBS thing, because if I'm suffering from the same thing, Dingus isn't using
Yeah.
OBS. I think it's just an OBS thing.
Maybe it
Were
is.
you using OBS to capture? Well, I guess.
Yeah, I have to. I can't have it
Well, I
capture
was
what.
talking to Malik. I know that you're on PC.
Well, I'll stop it if it's like not really a thing. Let's see. That sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is like a for sure thing that's going to happen in the future, but if you do join, we would hope to have like a group, magic or ritual session where we're able to like all interact with each other, or at least you can see what we're doing and what we're chanting and stuff.
Oh, that'd be cool. I've never done that with other people on like online, but it would be cool to do something like that. Maybe meditation even.
I think that's what we were like talking about, in the Discord.
What about a guided meditation, like past life regression stuff? We could do that.
I don't know about past life regression stuff, but I could definitely lead some. I can lead some guided meditations on various little things that I've discovered in my own mind. It's nothing that's been like written in books or anything, but I think it helps a lot with the visualizations I can provide.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll one up everybody, chat. I'll teach you how to harm your enemies with your own bad intentions.
I won't advocate it, but I'll listen.
But it usually just backfires anyway.
Was it because Dingus's stream was still open?
No.
I doubt it. Yeah. Fucking, is there another game? Minecraft recently had a pretty significant update.
Yeah, that's why when I heard about that, I wanted to kind of throw down some money and just, I'll pay for the server. I don't mind that.
If we all have computers, like, I don't know, I guess if your main goal is making it as accessible as possible, then Bedrock is the way to go. But if we all have computers, I'm just saying it, Java is, like, superior. Yeah. It's flat out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my computer can handle Minecraft.
Well, I know that,
Yeah, but it would be cool to get a server of something going, like either that or
Well, because we're back on Dingus.
Yeah, I don't think you can have two streams open at once and have it be like not choppy.
Yeah, it's like because when I do it, I have to stream to you guys, and then I have to stream it to OBS. Like then OBS has to stream it to YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have to actively, I guess, like, respond to your gameplay as it happens. We can just wait to see it on YouTube. I mean, it's not that big.
Honestly, it'd be better if I played it and then just showed a video, like we pulled it up in the live stream, and like we're getting good creative. There's only like 2 people watching right now. We should probably call it a night and
yeah, from at least YouTube.
Yeah.
We can chat here about this kind of stuff.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna figure this out a little better and maybe make it more entertaining. Yeah, but at least we know it works. So, thanks for watching
our videos.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. If you're here, and
we're gonna keep making videos for each episode. At least I am, because that seems to be. I think it helps people visualize.
I've been thinking about a video that would be kind of easy to make. It's gonna be titled, "How could you sit there and eat pizza?" Because I was thinking about it. I think the pizza in the bowling alley scene in Silent Hill 2 is actually kind of a significant thing.
It might
be.
Where does it come from? Because it's like, it tells you a lot about the situation. Like, yeah, like where the fuck did Eddie get it from? Did he make it himself? Is it warm?
Hey,
it doesn't look rotten at all. And then, like, I started to think about how Eddie and James kind of naturally contrast in the same way, but they have the same hair color. Maybe they have the same eye color, too. I look back on it. Fucking James is fucking ripped. He's 6 feet tall. He's buff. And then when you meet Eddie, plastered all over the walls in his room are these pictures of football players. And so Eddie is supposedly Eddie is likely, in my opinion, to be a representation of James's wounded internal younger self, which he can't reconcile because he's so alienated from it. You see that in their interaction. James stands over Eddie. He's of this completely different body type that is like just a fantasy for Eddie to ever imagine that he could be in. They're totally different characters.
Well, thanks to people like Inlay's Living saying he likes the way the videos are coming out.
We're gonna keep them coming out. Yeah, it's fun to do them because people are like, some people more visual, and we had some people that listened to the Mandy episode and then they went and watched the movie. So that's good. I'm happy for that because
I'm waiting for my check from Nicolas Cage. The whole $5 that I'm owed.
Because back in the day, when I'm looking for a good movie to watch, I need to hear about these things. Otherwise, I won't watch them either. So it was through the podcast I even heard about Mandy. So they were like, "You need to do this one. I know there's esoteric symbolism, but you should do it." And it took me like over a year to like have anything to say. But yeah, okay. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll probably be back next week. All right. Thank you, everybody. Eat carrots, shoot lasers.